My name is Paul Lanou. I'm owner of Lyons Roofing. Lyons Roofing has been around since 1993. We grew the company from a $3 million a year company up to a $7 to $8 million a year company, and that's where we're at now. We do residential and commercial work. Well, the next step in the evolution of the business, we thought the best thing to do, since I like to go out and sell. My wife likes to do some administrative work, and it really is good in the insurance avenue of it. We wanted a little bit more of a direction in the sales part of it. I know that we could sell, but at this point we have a sales team, and we were looking for a larger picture. So that's when we were introduced to Neal and Associates, and they came on board. We had a meeting with them, and we were introduced to the Total Sales Organization, the TSO. And the nice thing about it, it was just not a total sales organization for my sales guys out there. It was a complete company total sales organization, which was the uniqueness of it.
I'm Ken Zinzer. I'm the CEO with Lyons Roofing. You've brought us the TSO concept company-wide, not just within our sales team itself, which was our original goal, but you've helped us bring the TSO concept and perspective to the entire organization, from the top down and from the bottom up. We had already purchased a CRM plan when we got to know Neal and Associates, and actually, interesting enough, that was the main reason we engaged with Neal and Associates, really not knowing the extent of the sales consulting or total sales organization mentality of Neal and Associates. So we had a CRM in place, but admittedly somewhat on our own accord, and we had the wrong folks helping us with it. So obviously we were glad to get to know the Neal and Associates folks, because we needed help with our CRM system. I always had the concept that you hear about the art of selling, and the one thing that Dave helped us with is there is a science to selling. It is a process, it is a methodology. And what helped us a lot is our sales team was really a bunch of roofers, some being at the twilight of their career that didn't want to do roofing anymore, and so our sales team was mainly roofers that were selling roofs. What our goal was, and what Dave helped us with, is we wanted to develop a more professional sales team that we could train or develop to sell roofing and have the best combination of both worlds. One of the main things about our strategic plan and overall is that our goals and objectives are a little bit different from a lot of companies, and especially for a roofing contractor, because our goals, some of our primary goals, are to leave a legacy, be the industry leader, be the best place to work, and what that means to us is developing our people, our team, our personnel, providing the opportunities for our people. And the total sales organization concept and mentality really fits that perspective in terms of allowing everybody in the organization to be part of the selling process. Whether they're answering the phone or whether they're cleaning up roof debris, they're part of the selling process. And that to us is where we really embrace the TSO concept.
My name is Greg Parsons. I'm the owner of Summit Warehouse and Logistics. We started in September of 2002, so we're just turning 10 years old this year. Well, like most companies, I started out with a good idea with my partners, and we began to build a company, build a business, and nobody told us what we needed to do. We did the best we could with what we had, and stumbled along the way, and there's no one to tell you as you're racing through the woods at midnight you're going to hit a tree, so you kind of got to figure it out on your own. And I think that's probably where Neal and Associates came in and was most beneficial to us on several levels. Starting with myself at the top, I'd say probably the most important thing for me personally was the executive coaching, because at the end of the day, I don't know what I don't know, and I need a little bit of guidance. I get to the ceiling, if you will, and I've got to have somebody help me work through the issues that I don't understand. So having somebody to talk to, having somebody to help sort through the details of running a business and growing a business, for me was a huge it was a huge element. A lot of times I think salespeople hit the ground running and they're not necessarily thinking about what they're going to do. They just hop on their horse and ride off in all directions at once and hope that they've accomplished something by the end of the day. And so when I hired salespeople, I thought, well, they're salespeople. They'll intuitively know what to do and how to do it, and all I'll need to do is point them in the right direction and off they'll go, which is not the case. And so to actually have some assistance and some help to focus and to hone the salespeople, and even really good salespeople who are intuitive, need some direction, and that's where we've been assisted. I think the next most important thing to me is from Neal and Associates is actually to get our people, our salespeople, headed in the right direction. Thirdly, transforming an organization, especially operationally, into an organization that is a TSO organization where everybody is looking for an opportunity to sell the business, to grow the business, and take care of every customer from a sales perspective as opposed to just a cut and dried operational perspective, has been for us something that's, number one, a hard change, and number two, very important. So we're still going through those growing pains, but we've made great strides, I think, and a great deal of it has to do with what we've learned from Neal and Associates. And so for us, I think that's probably been those have been probably the three key points for helping us grow our business, and quite frankly, I got to say, earn a profit in a challenging time. And to continue to grow in a challenging time economically.